That is a killer.
The ball comes out.
What a heartbreak.
It's an absolutely devastating ending.
Brett Favre in this situation. Now he wears purple and gold. And if we don't turn this ball over, we're going to Miami.
Yeah, well, this is why you brought him in. You brought him in first to get you here.
Chester the single set, Berrien in motion, right to left, back to the right. Brett Favre goes back to pass, he pumps. Now he fires over the middle, intercepted. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It was intercepted by Tracy Porter, near side to the 40, and John Sullivan runs him down at the 47-yard line. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe what I just saw.
Looking at that play, he should have just held on to it, Paul. He should have. He could have easily gotten 5 or 6 yards if he would have just pulled that thing down and dove forward.
But why do you even ponder passing? I mean, you can take a knee and try a 56-yard field goal. This is not Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl. Right hash, snaps good, spots down. Right-footed kick is up, and it's good. And the New Orleans Saints are going to the Super Bowl. And a mistake-prone Minnesota Vikings team calls it a season and prepares for next year.
Squats down with Hogan, Amendola, Dorsett left. And now Hogan motions left to right. As Brady surveys the defense and takes the snap. Tom stands in. He loads up. He's hit. The ball's out. The ball's out. Philadelphia has it. Barnett comes away with a fumble. Tom Brady was hit from his right. Brandon Graham made the play with his left hand. Long was coming around as well, but it was Graham who got to the football. With 2:09 to go here in the fourth quarter of Super Bowl 52.
That just doesn't happen to Brady, that play. Tell me the last time that happened.
Brady, Tom takes the snap. He's pressured. He moves up. He slips the rush. He steps to his right. He loads up. He throws deep downfield. Gronk is there at the goal line. Ball is up in the air. Batted around. And it's incomplete. And the Philadelphia Eagles, for the first time in their history, are Super Bowl champions. One play. That's all it took. And tonight, instead of a red and blue confetti rain, it's green and silver.
So Craig, one of the great 49ers of all times, in the closing moments, with a chance to bring his team a three-peat. Again to Roger, and he hits a wall, loses the ball. Giants have it. The Giants have a shot now. They get it at the 43-yard line with 2.5 minutes to play. And New York suddenly handed an opportunity.
Well, I tell you, they ran a short trap up the middle again. Again, Harris Barton pulled, and Craig was supposed to tuck right in behind him, and the ball popped out.
Here's Hostetler chased out of the pocket. Chased by Burt. Pass is caught by Bavaro. Scrambles right, throws right, caught and out of bounds.
It all depends on Matt Barr.
Oh, my goodness.
If the field goal is good, they win.
And the kick is good. There will be no three-peat. The Giants win it 15-13.
Comeback kid from the comeback town to put it all together again.
From the 8-yard lines, Kosar reaches under center Greg Riccozzi. Hands off the Biner on a draw. Biner inside the 5 to the 4 to the 3 to the 2. He fumbles the football and the Broncos have it, I believe. Let's wait and see when they unstack. There's a big pile up and Denver has it at the 2-yard line.
Ernest Biner has played his heart out to have that happen. Unbelievable.
No apologies or excuses have to be extended. He was so close to getting in for a touchdown, and there can be no consoling Ernest Biner right now.
Perhaps it just wasn't meant to be. Oh my goodness.
Doesn't seem fair.
What a heartbreak for Biner, who had picked up the first down, who was ready to take it into the end zone. Oh. The air goes out of the Cleveland team, the Cleveland sideline. What must be going through his mind right now?
Third down and a long one.
Out of the shotgun, Ryan gets hit. Ball is out. This is a fumble. New England has it. Hightower knocked it out.
He'll take it, backs up, a blitzer coming, and Hightower gets to the quarterback. Ball is loose.
Give me that ball. Damn it.
Patriots recovering at the 25. Fumble by Ryan.
It looked like Devontae Freeman should have picked him up. He doesn't block him, and Matt Ryan, because he's expecting Hightower to be blocked, he's looking the opposite way, and you see Freeman as he reacted when Hightower ran by him.
That is the first Falcons turnover this postseason.
11:08 to go in the first overtime. They'll toss it to White, left or right side. White will cut back, and he will get in. And New England wins 34-28.
The Falcons just sit there in disbelief.
And they come back 15 points down in the fourth quarter, and all they have to do is run out the clock to win it.
The Bengals have to protect the ball. He will turn left, give it to Jeremy Hill. Hill running down to the 20. The ball comes out. The Steelers pick it up. Are you kidding me? The Bengals are pointing to the ground, but the Steelers have the football.
Unreal.
It was too good to be true. The Steelers get the ball right back. That would be the most infamous fumble in Bengals history if the Steelers come back and win this game. Boswell is ready. Barry puts it down. Boswell's kick is up, and it is good. The Pittsburgh Steelers lead, and they have seemingly handed a playoff victory to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
9 seconds left. Kelly waiting. Crowd roaring again. Kelly at the 15, dropping back, looking, throws, and it's intercepted. It is intercepted by Clay Matthews at the goal line. 3 seconds left. The Browns are going to win it, and the Bills are in shock. Unbelievable. And the Bills, on this shattering turn of events, will head back to Buffalo. Absolutely unbelievable.
31-23.
They need a touchdown and a two-point conversion if they want to tie this game.
Clock ticking with 1:40 to go. 100 seconds. Here comes a delay blitz. Mayfield looks, throws the ball over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 27-yard line. And that'll do it.
Yeah, they were bringing the blitz on Mayfield, and I don't know that he was expecting it, but he tries to get it to Cade Otton as he was coming on a crossing route. Barnes is reading the eyes of Mayfield. Mayfield's under pressure because of the blitz and has to throw it before he's ready, and Barnes just was able to step underneath Otton, and that's going to do it.
Rose Bowl now alive with light and enthusiasm from the fans, Ram fans now. Go Rams, go. Respect for Pat Hayden, who went down with an injury, but I am the quarterback right now. Down the middle, it's going to be picked off by the Steelers. Jack Lambert looking for somebody to lateral to, keeps it himself, stays on his feet, and comes back to the 29. Again, it's Grossman in motion. Again, it's Franco Harris. This time he's in. The touchdown for the Steelers.
In a game where the lead changed hands 6 times, the Rams lost, but were not outplayed. They won the hearts of millions and the respect of an entire nation with their impressive performance in a Super Bowl that was the most exciting and well played of them all. They had gone to the wire with one of football's finest teams ever.
3rd and 10. Chiefs at their own 25-yard line. 24-24 tie in OT.
Such a position. Lewis Billups dropped a very similar chance at a pick in the next play. Montana beat him with a touchdown pass to Taylor. And now they go deep down the field, and it is intercepted on the rebound by Bell. On Bell. Oh, he is clobbered, clotheslined at the 45. But they take over. The Bengals with the 3rd straight game in the playoffs where they come up with a crucial pick.
They're not the underdogs anymore.
And now Cincinnati has got a chance with this great field goal kicker they've got.
The kick is up. It is good!
27-24 in overtime after the Chiefs led in this game 21-3.
What a play, man. Go it on.
It's a first down and goal at the 2, 18 seconds remaining in the half. Cardinals down 10-7. Fitzgerald and Bolden wide to the left, Breast into the right, Warner in shotgun. Flanked to his left by Hightower. Snap to Warner, looking left, throws left, intercepted at the goal line. Running near side at the 10, at the 15, at the 20 is William Gay at the 25, at the 30, at the 40, at midfield, near side 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, and touchdown. Oh, man. And that's the end of the half. That was the last play of the half.
Wow.
Do you believe that? James Harrison with the interception return for a touchdown.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that is a killer right there. Just a killer. James Harrison.
All you got to do is keep him from going in the end zone. That's all you got to do is keep him from going in the end zone. There's no time on the clock. I mean, you had a chance to go up, going into the locker room knowing you're going to get the ball with 18 seconds left. The last thing is to throw an interception. Warner did, and Harrison, the defensive player of the year in the NFL, took it the length of the field and scored a touchdown.
4:15 left. The Steelers have 2 timeouts remaining, and they trail the Cowboys by 3, 20-17. The opportunity to win the Super Bowl this late in the football game.
4 linemen and 7 defensive backs. Blitz on. O'Donnell. Intercepted, and Larry Brown has a shot at a touchdown. Brown knocked out of bounds by John L. Williams. And Brown again, not even near the play. The ball thrown right to him.
But what happened is they blitzed again. The Dallas Cowboys. The Steelers pick it up, and Larry Brown just stands there. Just coming at you. You're going to see the blitz. The Cowboys pick it up. Neil O'Donnell throws it quick outside. The receiver does not adjust the route. Larry Brown with 2 interceptions. He just stood there, both of them thrown right at him.
And now the Steelers.
Well, the Steelers are not out. They got to hold them to a field goal right here.
Touchdown. Final score, Dallas 27, Pittsburgh 17.
Rain continues to fall steady here in Miami. Has been all night. 12 minutes left in Super Bowl 41. Bears ball at their 38. Snap to Grossman. Now he throws to the right side, up in the air, and it's intercepted by the Colts. Up the left sideline of midfield to the 45, to the 35, to the 30. Somebody get Kelvin Hayden. He's at the 10, to 5. Goodbye. Kelvin Hayden, touchdown, Indianapolis.
Chicago has been trying these double moves all day long, and they have not gotten close to working at any time. Rex Grossman was determined he was going to throw it. He made his mind up. There was no chance of the receiver catching that football.
That was not a good throw by Rex, but you know when you're trying to make a big play, that's the bad things that can happen.
As the Indianapolis Colts, amid the swirling emotions, expectations, and the anticipation of Super Bowl 41, take out the monsters of the Midway and win football's championship.
Yes, you do. You can still run the football. It's on this side of the 2-minute warning.
Eldro on the sidelines calling the defensive plays now, along with Bill Belichick. 1st and 58 for Jacksonville to tie. Draw. Stewart. Fumble the ball and recovered by New England. It's Otis Smith. Smith for a touchdown.
What a shame. My heart goes out to James Stewart, making a big run. He's had a good game so far. Man comes up from behind him and strips the ball. And it's 19-6.
And the Jaguars' opportunities are quickly drifting away in the cold night air in Foxborough.
The Lombardi Trophy at stake in the last 4:51 of this game.
Ready! So ready!
Newton fades back. Looking. Arm hit as he tries to throw. Ball loose. Still loose. Denver picks it up. Tackled at the 5-yard line. It is Denver football at the 5-yard line.
That's Von Miller again, Mick. Von Miller's second time strip sack of Cam Newton, and those have been the two best offensive plays for Denver tonight from their defense.
Von Miller again!
So here's the fumble knocked out of his hands by Miller, and then instead of going in there and challenging Ware for the football, he stepped back, and the ball squirts all the way down inside the 5.
Time is running out on the Carolina Panthers.
This man cannot mask his displeasure. With time running out, Dallas launches a desperate drive for a tie. Meredith connects with Frank Clark. It's bedlam in the stands and on the Dallas bench.
Now Meredith is ready to go. Takes the snap from center, fades back, looking for a target, throws for the end zone, is short of the end zone. Dennis Norman makes the catch, but he's on the 2-yard line. The pass is complete, but it's on the 2, and it'll be 4th and 2 for the Dallas Cowboys. Clock is running. We're now within the final minute. We're down to 50 seconds to play. 5-0, and the clock is going. 4th down and 2. Meredith taking the pass, rolling out to the right, being chased. He throws for the end zone. It is intercepted in the end zone by Tom Brown. And the Green Bay Packers have made the stand they had to make. Green Bay, with 28 seconds to use up, have now all but won the National Football League championship in a moment of heartbreak for Dallas.
Well, here it is. It is 4th and 5. They've got to get it to the 36.
Listen to this crowd.
He's got the football. Here comes the rush. Brady gets it away. It is bobbled and picked off. Marlon McCree, and he's jumped on at the 32-yard line. The Chargers have the ball back.
Oh, I think McCree fumbled it,
Oh,
and the
New
Patriots
England.
fall on it.
New England's got it back at the 32. McCree dropped it as he was hit, and New England's got it 1st and 10 with 6:16 to go.
McCree had the interception, and Brown, as he was running by Brown, just reached in, swiped at it, and knocked it out. We've seen Troy Brown play offense and defense in the same game, but this time we saw it on the same play. 2nd and 1, fake to Dillon. Brady looks, finds open his receiver, and it's Rashae Caldwell. And the kick is good.
A place that Nate Kading has not missed a field goal in over 2 years, right here in San Diego. He loves to kick this way.
From the right hash, 54-yarder. On its way, it is not going to get there. It is well short. And the New England Patriots are going to end San Diego's wonderful 2006 season. It is all detonated 2 weeks into 07.
Now 40 seconds. Tannehill sees the Bengals ready to blitz. 30 seconds. Takes the snap. Tannehill looking, firing downfield, ball batted up in the air and intercepted. Intercepted at the 47-yard line by the Bengals with 20 seconds to go. Picking it off is Wilson, their team leader in interceptions. He gets it on a deflection. Tannehill was trying to go into traffic to Westbrook-Akina. 20 seconds remaining. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Burrow takes a low snap. Feeling some heat, throws right side for Chase, who's got it. Catching it at the Titans' 34-yard line. The Titans looking for anything at this moment. McPherson, right hash. Snap, set, kick. It's good. McPherson has sent the Cincinnati Bengals to the AFC Championship game, knocking off the Tennessee Titans by a final score of 19-16.
Ryan Grant, the tailback, Favre under center. In motion, Donald Lee to the left, turns back the other way.
Long count, blitz coming, far back to throw. They picked up the blitz well. He throws the right side, and it's intercepted. R.W. McQuarters. I beg your pardon, intercepted. Not by McQuarters, but by Corey Webster, and he's twisted down on the near sidelines.
My word.
Inside the 35-yard line of Green Bay.
Well, I tell you what, Spagnuolo brings linebacker blitzes. They come, and they block it up pretty good. I mean, you can see the protection that Favre has. The ball just is inside. I mean, that ball's got to be laid to the outside. You don't know how much of, was it a ball that just slipped out of his hand? Was it something that he wasn't expecting from Donald Driver? Whatever it was, Corey Webster jumps it.
And this one will be a 47-yard field goal attempt. The angle to the right. Here's the snap, high snap placement made. This time end over end kick to the uprights, and it's good. And the Giants have won. And the season is over for the Green Bay Packers.
3rd and 7. Wesley in motion comes Barkham. 3rd down play. Todd, play action, looks. Pass deflected, intercepted. Dolphins got a touchdown. Intercepted into the end zone goes A.J. Dewey as Todd's pass was blocked at the line of scrimmage. It bobbled up into the air, and Bob Baumhauer, the man who did it, carries it into the end zone, and the Dolphins lead 14-0.
Well, you know who's going to get the game ball if the Dolphins go on and win this football game. It's A.J. Dewey, their roving linebacker, the guy that lines up in different spots, can freelance a little bit, can blitz, can drop back into pass coverage. That time he was coming. Once again, happened to be in the right spot at the right time. Richard Todd obviously should not have thrown it or thrown it away.
Which puts the Jets in a very, very precarious position. 14-0. Dewey's 3rd interception here in the second half. With 12 minutes and 52 seconds remaining, the Jet offense has been unable to get it done today.
And the coach.
That's exactly right.
Manning on 2nd and 6. On the move. Throwing across his body, and that is intercepted. Intercepted by Baltimore's Corey Graham.
And that is a mistake that you don't see Peyton Manning make very often. Rolling to his right and throwing back across his body into the middle of the field.
This is bad news for the Broncos. Baltimore's not in scoring position. They need a big-time stop.
Snap placement down. Tucker has it on its way, and it is good. And the Baltimore Ravens, in improbable fashion, in double overtime, have beaten the Denver Broncos 38-35.
And the Saints win the coin toss. Saints will start with the ball.
Breeze, protection breaks down, ball is up for grabs and caught, picked off by John Johnson. That ball hit at the line of scrimmage, and John Johnson on his back hauls in the biggest interception of his young career.
Well, it's Dante Fowler who is able to get to Breeze and hit him as he's trying to throw the football. The guy they made the trade for right before these two teams met last time. John Johnson's on his back. He falls down after the contact and is able to make the play. It's a heck of a play by Dante Fowler.
And if Zuerlein hits this field goal, the Rams are going to the Super Bowl.
Bad snap. The kick is good. Rams win it, and on to Super Bowl 53 they go.
It's one of the most heartbreaking losses I've ever been in attendance for. It's an absolutely devastating ending for the New Orleans Saints.
And this could be it right here. 4th and 7. The final gasp for this valiant Eagles team. 4th and 7 from the 48. Double wing. Back goes McNabb again. Here comes the blitz. He steps up. He fires, and it is intercepted by the Rams. It is intercepted by the Rams, and that could do it.
Aeneas Williams.
Yep, Aeneas Williams, the hero of the game against the Green Bay Packers last week. The All-Pro has come up with the final play for the Rams, which should seal it with 1:47 remaining. And this should send the Rams to Super Bowl 36. But they did not get there without the scare of their lives.
And Houston, 38 yards away
from a possible tie of this game. Yates puts the leg down, gets the snap. Here's the rush. Yates throws it downfield right side and picked off by Ed Reed inside the 5-yard line. Ed Reed finally gets one, and that ends the Houston threat. And the Ravens fans celebrate.
Well, you talk about breaking on the football.
I mean, you hope Andre can make a play, but that was beyond his reach, and Ed Reed hung on to that one. And the greatest season in Houston Texans history comes to an end as the Texans fall in the divisional round of the playoffs to Baltimore.
The NFL title game matches the immovable object, the Chicago Bears, against the irresistible force of the Eastern Conference champions, the New York Giants. It's the league's finest defensive team facing the top offensive team. With 32 seconds left, Tittle completes his 4th pass. This one to Frank Gifford, who is stopped on the Bears' 39 by Benny McRae. And now 10-second show on the clock as Tittle steps back from the Bear 39. He fires, go over to Del Schaffner, but YA is off the mark, and Richie Pettibone makes the biggest interception of his career. Time runs out, and the Bears win the World Championship 14-10. Hey, hey! George Ellis's Monsters of the Midway have accomplished what they set out to do almost 6 months ago.
12:20 to go in the game. Lions down 10. First down at their own 46. Gibbs back in there at running back off up under center. Jared turns, fakes the give. They flip it to Amon-Ra, who goes back to Jamison, who's going to throw it downfield, and that's going to be picked off. Jamison Williams threw the ball, and it was picked off by Sainristil. Lions went with some razzle-dazzle, tried to have J-Mo throw it. You just can't throw that ball.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Got to throw it away.
Yep, that's a coaching point there. Hey, if he's wide open, we throw the ball. If he's covered, get that ball out of bounds. Let's just live to see second down.
Turnover number 4 on the night for the Lions. They trail by 10 with 12:04 to go, and that's going to do it. The Washington Commanders are going to the NFC Championship game, and the number 1 seed Detroit Lions are headed for a very, very long offseason.
Gets set to kick off. Norm Johnson. This is Fulton Walker to the 10, 15, 20, 25, and he fumbles. It is recovered by Seattle as Norm Johnson gets set to kick off to Fulton Walker, who coughed it up last time out of the box.
They need a big return from him. He's the AFC's leading kickoff returner.
All right, Walker comes up to the 10, 20, ran it to his own man. Fumble. And it's recovered by the Seahawks again. Turnover number 5 for the Dolphins, and Walker with 2 in a row. Dan Dornick on the recovery and will not want to give up that football.
And the celebration begins.
It's going to be a tough offseason for Fulton Walker.
Crowd back on its feet, waving those terrible towels. Huge play for Joe Flacco on the offense. Trailing by 2, 4:40 left to play. Here comes the blitz. Flacco to throw, has time, fires, intercepted. Troy Polamalu picks it off. He returns it to the 30, 25, heading Ravens sideline, turning the corner, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. No penalty flags on the play, and Troy Polamalu may have just ended the Ravens season.
Yeah.
On 3rd and 13, Joe Flacco in the worst possible scenario for any quarterback, no less a rookie quarterback. And he gets picked off by one of the biggest weapons Steelers defensive coordinator Dick LeBeau has, Troy Polamalu.
He had to get rid of the ball because James Harrison was bearing down on him.
4:24 left to play.
Yeah.
They trail 23-14, and Heinz Field is juiced. And that, my friends, is going to do it for the Ravens season.
Sore-kneed and stiff-armed Sonny Jurgensen replaced Billy Kilmer, and he had but 15 minutes to turn defeat into victory. Marshaling all his skills and summoning up the competitive juices, Sonny sliced through the Ram zone as easy as pie. But the bloom on the Redskin rose wilted before the looming specter of Isaiah Robertson, number 58, who laid Washington's ambitions and Sonny's sturdy right arm to waste. Rushed hard, Jurgensen offered up the victory balloon that was snatched away by Robertson, who partied 59 yards to the clinching touchdown. There may not be so many Sundays left for the Washington Redskins. They are a veteran team brimming with pride and character, and this galling loss will chill their spirits through a long winter of discontent.
To the 42-yard line with 7.5 minutes left. The Raiders trail by a touchdown. It's intercepted. Fred Marion on his way to the 44-yard line.
Off the hands of Marcus, I believe, in that case, Dick, but the same kind of thing, and Mark Wilson is going to be credited with an interception there. It's a great play for Marion. That ball touched by Marcus, knocked back, but very quick ball reactions by Marion to grab that football.
I've got to put that one in Wilson's column, though. That was not a very good throw.
Was thrown behind Marcus.
The New England Patriots have pulled the one upset out of the playoffs and will go to Miami next week. A stunned crowd of 88,936 in the Coliseum in Los Angeles.
Manning needs to come up with a big first down here. He will send Colley and Wayne to the left, Garcon to the right. Peyton has a die to the right side, goes out of the shotgun again. Manning from the 31 of the Saints. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. He throws underneath. No. Picked off. Running it back, and the New Orleans Saints are going to score. Game's over. Pick off by Tracy Porter. Peyton tried to go to Reggie Wayne. New Orleans now with a 31-17 lead, and chances of a Super Bowl are dwindling rapidly.
And the Colts ran their favorite play. The outside receiver, he's coming under. The timing was not there. And Tracy Porter, the quickest, fastest defensive back for the New Orleans Saints. What a play.
Yeah, that's one of the few passes that Peyton's forced tonight, and the defender was obviously sitting on it.
That just about does it, folks. But it has been a whale of a season, but that one really, really hurt. And a very disappointing end to a great season.
Clock still moving, down to 36. Patriots have 2 timeouts. Russell is taking his time.
They're going goal line.
Second down and goal from the 1. Shifts Baldwin over to the left side. Lynch in the backfield. Russell looks, throws inside. Oh my God, it's picked off at the goal line.
Oh no!
It's picked off by Butler. Intended for Lockett at the goal line. Oh my word, with 20 seconds left. Oh my word. And the 12s are just as stunned as we are. Oh my.
I tell you, Butler makes a nice play. He reads what the Seahawks were trying to do. They were trying to run a little pick play and get Ricardo Lockett to come underneath it with a slant. And he just drove on the slant and made the catch on the football as opposed to just knocking it down. He was able to make the interception. And what a big play for the Patriots right there.
Wow. What an unbelievable turn of events here in the final seconds of this one.
A lot of people are going to second guess that call on the 1 yard line, not giving it to Marshawn.
And I'm sorry, but I can't believe the call.
Me neither.
I cannot believe the call. You've got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. You've got a guy that's been borderline unstoppable in this part of the field. I can't believe the call.
Wow. As disappointing and as heartbreaking a finish, partner, as I can remember a game.
Yeah, what a way to lose one.
When you seem to have this one now down the stretch, and all you needed was a couple of more plays, maybe a couple of more runs.
Maybe a play.
A play.
to put it away and win 2 Super Bowls in a row, which hadn't been done in a decade. Instead, the Patriots move to the 50. They celebrate.